Hello. Hello, hello. Hi, welcome. Hi everyone, welcome to Cherry Chat. Hello, hello, welcome to Cherry Chat. Hi everyone, welcome, welcome. Hi everyone. I hope everyone's doing okay. I'm your host Meg, and before I introduce my lovely guest, as you can see here, it's the wonderful Ashleigh Murray. We'll be talking about her new CW show, Tom Swift, in a minute. But I just wanted to pass along that I discovered this morning a GoFundMe to help those affected by the school shooting in Texas. So you can find that at gofundme.com/Texas-elementary. If you can give, great. If you cannot, please pass it along. So I just wanted to say that really quickly. And thank you so much for joining me today. Hello. We'll be talking all things Tom Swift with Ashleigh Murray. It's Ashleigh's new CW show. She's the female lead in it, and it looks absolutely fantastic. It comes out on the CW Tuesday, May 31st. That's this upcoming Tuesday, so do not miss it. Let's see if we've got her. Hi, everyone. It's still a little early. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. For all of you just joining me, I just wanted to pass along a GoFundMe that I discovered this morning for those affected by the horrible school shooting in Texas yesterday. You can find it at gofundme.com/Texas-elementary. Give if you can, and if you cannot, please pass it along. Thank you so much. Hi everyone, talking to Ashleigh Murray today about her new CW show, Tom Swift, which is really exciting. Tom Swift is a spin-off of Nancy Drew, which is really fun, so expanding that whole universe. And I'm so excited to talk to Ashleigh today. Let's see if we've got her. Okay. Hi everyone. Ashleigh's returning to the CW. And this show is just absolutely fantastic. I had the pleasure of watching the first episode. It comes out on Tuesday, May 31st on the CW. So do not miss it. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're talking to the lovely Ashleigh Murray all about her return to the CW in Tom Swift, which comes out Tuesday, May 31st on the CW. Very exciting. We love Ashleigh. Such a big fan of hers. So I'm so excited for her that she's going on this new journey with the CW in Tom Swift, which I was saying is a spin-off of Nancy Drew, which is very fun. Hello, hello. Okay, let's check this out. I hope everyone's doing okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Let's see if we've got Ashleigh. Hello, hello. I'm just gonna let y'all know while we're waiting for Ashleigh. I spoke about it a little earlier, but I just discovered it this morning, a GoFundMe to help those affected by the school shooting in Texas. And if you want to check it out, it's gofundme.com/Texas-elementary. Give if you can, and if you can't, pass it along, please. Thank you. Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Okay, let's see if we've got Ashleigh, the lovely Ashleigh Murray, returning to the CW in Tom Swift. Y'all are gonna love her character. She's absolutely fantastic. So I'm excited for her to go on this new journey with Tom Swift. I was saying earlier too that it's a spin-off of Nancy Drew, which is very fun. So we're expanding upon that universe. Hello, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today, everyone. Talking to the lovely Ashleigh Murray. Hello, hello. Talking to Ashleigh Murray today about her new show, Tom Swift, coming to the CW on Tuesday, May 31st, so soon, so you won't have to wait too long. I had the pleasure of watching the first episode, and it was absolutely fantastic. Y'all are going to fall in love with this show. So it's very exciting. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. Very excited to chat with Ashleigh today about her new show, Tom Swift, coming to the CW this Tuesday. That's May 31st. I keep thinking it's June already, but we're not quite there yet. We're not quite there yet. Almost. Hello, hello. I'm sure y'all are so excited for Tom Swift. Hello, hello. Welcome. Let's see. Thank you so much for everyone's patience. It's much appreciated. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Talking to the lovely Ashleigh Murray. Hello. Oh, we have her. Yes. Okay. Let's get this away. Okay, Ashleigh, I'm coming for you. Here we go. Invite. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh, this is the first time I've done anything like this, so I was like, "How?" I got my friends over here. They're like, "Maybe you push this button."
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry.
No,
It's like, you know what? And it's always changing on us. Like Instagram's always adding a new feature or something. So
yeah, very much trying to find my VIB points, the little barcode in Sephora. They're always moving it around the app. I can never find it.
I know, right? But you're here. We're so glad you're here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I feel so like privileged that I'm your first Instagram live. Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Oh, what a day. Okay, Ashleigh, thank you so much again for taking the time. Before we talk all things Tom Swift, which I was telling everyone before you joined how excited I am for this series. It comes out on the CW this Tuesday, May 31st. Very exciting.
Yeah.
But before we talk about that, I would love to know when did little Ashleigh fall in love with storytelling? When did you realize the power of storytelling? Do you remember that moment?
I do, and that's such a beautiful question. I haven't been asked that a very long time. I was 10, turning 11. I had just moved to Northern California. I was living with my aunt for a couple of years, and I was the new kid at school. It was like midway through the school year, and at that school, the older kids put on their own show. They wrote their own show, and then they performed it. And because I came in late, all of the roles had already been cast, and so I was kind of put in at the end as like a silent narrator. And it was the first time that I'd ever played something and I didn't have any lines, and I got like a little baby standing ovation. And I was like, how is this possible? You know, you always think that the people who get that kind of reverie is because that they speak, you know, they have the big roles. And I literally just emoted through silence. And I got such a thrill from being able to move people without even having opened my mouth. And decided to try it again the next year. And I had a pretty small role, but I really dug in deep. I enjoyed it so much. And I received another standing ovation. And I was like, okay, I can move people. I can do this. I want to do this. And I just kept at it. You know, I discovered a lot of things artistically around that age, but I dug in deepest with acting.
Wow, Ashleigh, that is such a beautiful story. That's so lovely. That's getting me like teary-eyed. I'm just like picturing little Ashleigh just like pouring her heart out on that stage, just like you said.
I fell into that. I shined brightly that day.
Yes. Oh my God. It's like you were meant in your bones. It's like you felt that this is what you were meant to do in that moment. And the power that comes from that. How beautiful. I love that story. Oh my goodness. Gosh, that's incredible. All right. Well, let's before the folks like lose their minds, let's talk about Tom Swift.
Yes.
Um,
You
can you
keep
please just oh
no, it's totally fine. I'm actually in the room with Tian right now, and I was just gonna ask you, could you grab me my coffee, please?
I love that. Oh my God. Did
Got
he know that story?
assistant.
Hey!
Yes. Yes.
Did he know that story about when you were little?
No, no, no. Yeah. We're learning.
Oh, I feel like we're sharing a moment right now. I really love this. Okay, so tell us all about your character. If you could please describe her for us.
Yes, I can. So Zenzi is a young adult business woman. She works with enterprises. She comes from a long line of generational wealth that was built through the real estate industry. And her parents, unfortunately, lost a lot of money due to the financial crisis. And the Swifts were there. They swiftly came in, supported Zenzi and her family, and she owes a lot to them. And in that time, spent their childhood together, Tom and Zenzi became very close. And they really are, brother, sister, best friend, your cousin, that person that you can go to and ask for advice. You can also ask them to get in trouble with you. And the really great thing about Zenzi is that she's down for a little mess as long as she's alive. As long as, we look cute doing it, that's fine. We can be a little bit. Zenzi is very smart, very funny, very feminine and strong. And these are things about myself that I love and sometimes don't love. So being able to portray her strength on screen allows me to lean into myself more.
I just got chills. Ashleigh, you are really like wrecking me today. That is so beautifully said. How it sounds like she is gifting you with so much, and then you get to gift us with the complexity that is Zenzi that I feel like we don't often see on screen. Like she is so much more. What I loved, because I had the pleasure of watching the first episode, I think what you get right off the bat is that she is so much more, and this is a testament, I think, to the writers, to your performance. She is so much more than just the best friend. This is a character that we have not gotten on screen before. She is forging her own path. She is, like you said, she's smart, savvy, and feminine. She's not fitting in a box. Like she is really, she's breaking tropes, I think, and she's breaking down stereotypes.
And what's so wonderful about it is that she's also genuinely supported. The support she receives from Tom is not undercutting, it's not shady, it's not lodging, or excuse me, not lodging, but any it's not throwing any stereotypes onto her and expecting her to behave or portray herself in a certain light. She is what she is, and she is praised for it.
Yes. I think that's the key too. It's like she's breaking these tropes and being recognized for that and being celebrated for that. And what a cool character for specifically young audiences to have, to see represented on screen. I talk about this all the time. When I was a kid, I had my favorite, not like a kid. I mean, like, listen, Tom Swift's for everyone. Okay. But we know that the CW skews a little younger. For me, the CW back then, it was like the WB was it was so formative. It was so formative for my high school, like my junior high and high school experience. And how I just have so much gratitude towards shows like Tom Swift and characters like Zenzi for younger audiences to see and to have. It's really remarkable and really exciting.
Thank you. I'm really proud to be able to portray her. This role came to me at a time in my life where I was looking for more. I've been deeper in myself and my artistry, be vulnerable enough to show up as I am and not feel like I need to pretend something else, because that may be what people are used to seeing, used to digesting, or used to seeing come from someone who doesn't look like me. I look forward to this experience and this show being able to continue to keep the door open so it's not always a first time for something.
Yes. Oh my gosh, amen to that. what did you remember when you first got the script, like first falling in love with Zenzi? Was there like a line or a moment or a beat where you were like, oh, this is my girl, like I have so much love for this character already?
But when I read the script, I don't even remember what it was specifically in the verbiage that made me see that, oh, she's funny. I could crack a joke. And what's funny is that I'm not even sure that those moments were written to be funny, but find the humor in things. I can land a joke. Okay, I've got good timing. And honestly, the moment that really made me fall in love with it more was when I did the chemistry read with Tien, because it was that first scene and he asked me to get into some trouble and do some kind of crime that I don't want to do. And he said something to me and it was completely ad-libbed. The scene was over and he threw some little quip back at me and I threw it right back at him. And and it was wonderful. And it was in that moment I was like, yes, I love this. I can do this and I want to do this with him. And now we can. It's so great. All of that energy, all of that fun, you know, quippy, that vibe between the two of us, it's natural. And we ad-lib quite a bit in the show.
Oh,
and
I love that.
Much of it has been kept, which I love. It really speaks to the authenticity of us as people, of how we portray these characters and the culture that we live in.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Did y'all have that chemistry read in person or virtual?
No, it was virtual. It was all on Zoom. It was all on Zoom. The whole audition process for me was still on Zoom.
Wow.
People, like, they're either LA based or they weren't even in the country. You know, everyone was kind of everywhere. And I did it all from this tiny little corner in my bedroom.
I love it. And then how exciting that first time on set where then y'all could, you know, have that chemistry that was already so palpable, so strong, so genuine on virtually in person.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Premieres on Tuesday. What are we doing to celebrate ourselves for these amazing, beautiful characters in this great show?
Well, you know, I'm going to be a little busy on Tuesday. I'm taking advantage of the motion of this show premiering and, you know, nurturing myself and continuing to launch my trajectory forward. And once I'm done doing my daytime stuff, I don't even know if I want to watch it, to be honest with you. I don't even know if I can sit down and watch it because it's a little weird watching myself, you know.
Yeah, I get that.
I'm too critical as it is, even when I'm just doing an audition tape for a job I didn't book. So job that I did, I'm like, but you know, I do know in my heart that everyone who does watch it is really going to enjoy it because we put everything into it, and I enjoyed making it. Even if I'm too afraid to watch it, I know it's going to be good.
No, I'm really excited for you to receive the outpouring of so much love and positive energy that's going to come from this premiere and this release.
Thank you.
I can already feel it. I feel like, you know, there's already so much love pouring out for you right now, which is so beautiful. But I'm just excited for you to receive that. If you don't watch it or not, I'm just excited for you to receive that. Such well-deserved love and appreciation for this show and this such fun, savvy character, just like smart and, I love it.
I like that word, savvy. That's a good word.
I feel like she is savvy. It's like, it's that intelligence with a twist. It's like that, you know what I mean? I feel like that's Zenzi.
Yes.
Yeah, I hope to be. It inspires me to be a little more savvy in my real life, you know?
About choosing the roles that I audition for and, you know, I'm lucky enough to secure. I gravitate toward things that make me want to be better in myself.
Yeah.
I'm not always interested in, you know, pushing a really overused, underrated idea of feminine presence in any space. I don't mind being flawed and being a little quirky and having those airs that come with humanity, but I'm here to push anything else that's unrealistic and is demeaning and is going to hold anyone back that's watching.
There's no space for that. There's no space for that. Like, we need to, I think that especially in the last few years, we've seen that what we watch, what we see, makes us believe that we can be. And I think, and everything seeps into our heads and in our minds. And I think what you're saying is so important. And I really admire you for that and for seeking those roles and really nurturing those roles and then gifting them, like I said, to us as an audience. Like it's beautiful. I love it, Ashleigh. All right, I know we can't give away any spoilers,
No.
which drives me crazy. I just like talk, but can you give us a word or a vibe that best describes the premiere episode, CW, Tuesday, May 31st?
The first episode, if I had to give a word, the word that I want to say might kind of give it away.
Oh gosh, I know it's tough. It's really tough.
I know the first. I would say the best word to describe the first episode is explosive.
Ooh, that is a good word.
Yeah.
That is a beautiful. Yes, that is a very good word. That is a very good word.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Well, I can't wait for everyone to watch the explosive premiere of Tom Swift on the CW. May 31st with the lovely, talented Ashleigh Murray. This has been so lovely. Thank you for joining me today.
I appreciate you having me on. This is great. It's so good to meet you.
Oh, so good to meet you. And I'm so happy this was your first live. I hope we can do it again.
Yeah.
And just sending you love. I know you got a busy day, so I'm going to let you go.
I do, but this has been great. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Ashleigh.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye.